Hi, it's Monday afternoon at 1:30. Things that have to be done in the morning have been done. So here we are. Final gloves on. I'm wearing these because constant dipping in water with the watercolours and now the acrylics holding wet rags, it eventually dries the skin out. So I'm wearing these, got 100 of these. I've got my big roll of paper. Very cheap. I'm using all these tubes of paint, plus a couple of others, from Wilkinson's, a British company, family, like a Posh Woolworths. Very good quality, £1.50 a tube for 200ml. Paint's a little bit thin, but then for £1.50, that's okay, I'm going to make it even thinner. I've just sewed this board with plaster of Paris and some dilute PVA glue. I went out and bought this 5 litre box or plastic container of PVA glue. It's wood glue. £7.95. Now that's pretty good value. Where I'm coming, the more you buy, the cheaper it is. So that I put 2/3 in there, and the rest with water. And I've diluted it, and I've got this I use for my varnishing, and for washing in the initial primer. It's a primer, I use it as a primer. This is not Liquitex, it was Liquitex, but Liquitex is acrylic. As far as I know, it's alleged. So there we are, colours. Can you see that? I've got some cadmium red, a bit sloppy, it came out a bit quick, but I'll keep that in my Stay Wet palette to be used again. The ultramarine, bit of cerulean, burnt umber, burnt sienna, black, yellow ochre, and a mid cadmium or mid yellow colour. Stay Wet palette, which I'm using just here and there. Or I'll just add some white. I'll use a thicker white. This is Artist Quality, Winsor & Newton, or is it? Well, it's Galleria. So it's pretty good stuff. So I'll just put some out up there, because you use more white than any other colour. So I can also mix in a bit of Wilko's white. In the interest of economy. That'll do. Now, I'll just show you down where I'm working from. There we are. That's my paint, my mess. Now, I've had a complaint from a subscriber, valued subscriber, who reckons my paintings my demonstrations are almost unwatchable because I move around too much. It's quite difficult. The camera I'm using is a Canon camcorder with the screen on the left hand side. So when I look at it, well, it's a right-handed camera. So the camera has to be on my right. I would love to have the camera above me, but I haven't come up with an affordable boom whereby I can do that and have the camera looking down on the painting in front of me as I used to do with the webcam. So with all my shortcomings, I'll try not to go ahead. Also, he thought my camera was attached to my chair. Well, I know that was a joke, but it's not now. I've moved it back further and I'm working on the zoom, so I hope that things will be okay. I'm going to do another sea picture, but so I'll put in some rocks to start with. That's hard. It's got the plaster of Paris is more concentrated on my hardboard in the middle, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to put a lot of paint there. Right, so we'll do a bit of black, bit of umber, a bit of sienna, and we'll have something like that. I've got some PVA diluted here, so just for washing in. So this could be Cornwall. Just a basic colour. But whatever I put on here is going to change, so we're going to go mad with the rocks here. Very high horizon. Right, okay. Now do keep your brushes wet. I'll put a bit of colour in there. Some yellow ochre, bit of that, a bit of this. A lot of black, I love black. But I don't want to make it all one colour. I'm mixing a lot of paint colour on the brush. Get some nice thick. Now I need that, don't make them all the same, so let's have a bigger one here. Bit of red, bit of blue, bit of black. Dark there to separate it from this bit which I'm going to paint. Paint lighter. Okay, just a basic wash. I'll just add a bit of glue to that and make it run a bit. Okay, I might have overdone the rocks, but we're going to put a lot of water in there. Right, the sky. Now, if you want to really dramatise your rocks, then not rocks, the sea. You need some dark sky, dark stormy sky. So I'm going to mix a bit of this cerulean with a bit of the umber, cerulean with the ultramarine, I say, bit of black, and let's. Bit of burnt umber in there, I think. Lovely sky. I was thinking of adding some plaster of Paris to thicken up, but I don't know. There should be enough on the board. I have these ideas. I was talking to Maxine about it. Maxine Usher, who's one of my esteemed subscribers, and she's made some lovely suggestions, even this spring. Right, let's be a bit outrageous. Let's say, let's go for it. I think I prefer the red to the ochre in that sky, or just a bit mixed with it. Right. Just put a bit in the water there. Right, nice black and red horizon, bit of white now. Oh, I've gone over my horizon. No matter. It's got nice darks. I'm going to put the lights back in. You can paint light to dark, dark to light, doesn't matter. It's all opaque and it dries very quickly. So I'm just mixing a bit of that PVA diluted glue, like 30% or so of water. And all the time I'm building up the texture. Well, I reckon that's a bit about it. Okay, so we've covered the board there. Let's do a bit of water now. So we'll. I want quite a shortish brush. I'll use that one. blue and red. We'll have some spin drift up here, crashing in. See where you use your white. I'll mix a bit of ochre in with these crashing waves. But you don't want pure white, you want some colour in your waves. Now, I don't live by the sea, so I'm having to make this up. Okay, so a bit of blue in there. Come over the rocks. This is a bit of that cerulean, a bit of red, just to add a bit of shadow to the water crashing over these rocks. Look, there's ultramarine, might be a better colour. Okay, right, let's take stock. Start modelling the rocks. So I'm going from dry to wet paints, but my rocks are not quite dry here, and I don't really like that shape there, so I'm going to put more. Well, is that dry? So I'm going to put more water in there. Right, let's get in with some dramatic sky colours now. Oh, angry. I don't feel angry. This an umber and an ultramarine, bit of white. This is where I want dark because it will dramatise the tips of the waves. A lot of colour in the sky. Ultramarine, cadmium red, nice. I'll put some of the dark back. Right, a little bit of medium. So dark, blue and black. Or dark grey, you see. Just enjoying it now. I'm going to put more of those orangey colours back in that sky. Red, yellow, white. These reds. I'm making a picture rather than anything resembling anything. It's sort of abstract. But all very, very quick. There's just light coming through. All the things I like in in the sky. I'm putting it in now. We'll put a bit in the water down there. Colours of the sky in there. Because a lot more work to do in that. I'm going to put some my dark shadows on the rocks now. Bit of red in there. I'm using black, burnt sienna. Right, some more umber in there with some burnt sienna, bit of raw ochre. Right, start to model this rock here now. That's now the blue, black, the shadow, red. Black, put a medium in there, red and black, nice colour. I can put some vegetation on this. That's why the water come in there, dark green. Shadow. Right, go back into the water now. Right, the white ultramarine on the in drift. Right, I want that thick, nice water here. No model for this, I'm just going at it. not using pure white, I'm mixing some colour in with most of it, but I'm going to show some white highlights, but with a little touch of other colours, like the orangey. Oh, that's not pure white. Put it out of there. There's a bit of shadow in with that. Just a bit of shadow in there. Okay, back to the rocks. And brush. So that my rags will stay clean. Just using the rag to take off the water. And a bit of sky, I think, a bit of the yellow and the red, more red than yellow, big wedge of white. A bit of shadow in there. Maybe I've overdone that, but never mind. It's probably better before I much about with it. But if I put some dark back in there in a minute, just doing halves. I do want to change the shape of them a little bit. Right, I want some nice dramatic rocks now. So red and black. That's a good mix. Black and red. Some blue or blue-black. Almost a bit of shadow. Complement the green. Right, okay, we're going right there. Right, let's get some more of that. Bit of shadow now. Blue and red. Keep it simple. So we've got very colourful rock water there now. I'm not sure what that looks like on the screen. It looks okay from here, but the screen does improve the pictures. Right, let's get a bit of... I'll just get some water coming in around there, I think. Water going all over the place. Right, and just do something with that sky. Get some grey, so black, red, white. Well, that's more or less what I had in mind. Red. Right, I'm going to let that go. I've done very little. Well, I can put some sort of light. Bit of sort of rock pools. That down there. Show some reflection of some of this. I've wasted a lot of paint here. Okay, well let's put a signature on that. We'll put it in the mount. I'll have to take the old painting out. I'll show you the one I did on Saturday. I haven't done any since. Ooh. Clean your brush. Right, this is the one I did Saturday. It's probably a better painting altogether. So I've fussed the sky a bit on the one I've just done. But anyway, I'll pull the tacks out of that. And then we'll put the new one in and we'll have a look. I hope I didn't get my head in the way. I hope there wasn't any camera shake. I don't know these things unless you point them out. But you have to realise I'm not a professional photographer and I'm only using amateur stuff here. I just do the best I can. Right, get that off that wall. There. I'll just dry the edges of that because I don't want it to stick into the frame. It's quite a nice frame. Right, I think that's dry and that's as abstract as I really want to do that one. Abstract in the sense that it doesn't really exist. I've made it up. Oh, that's quite a good fit. Okay. So there we are. We've got another sea picture. Plenty of colour. Right, there we are. A lot of colour in those rocks. Let's have a look at the spray, the wind drift, spin drift, the rocks. It was all very simple. It's just a matter of attacking it, going for it, having fun with the colours, and using cheap colours. You don't mind squirting it out on your board because you can get some more for next to nothing. Oops. Well, that's the sky though. You can see the brush marks in the gesso. All adds to the character of the surface. Right, I'm going to come out of that now. Let you have a look at it for a few seconds. Right, I'll move sorry, that's the camera shape, but you've got to put up with that because I moved it. Right, okay, so there we are. Another, more rocks, we'll call that one. More rocks off the Cornish coast, North Cornwall. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.